What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tea Free Talk Sports, the podcast where I talk about sports, mainly the NFL, from a former Division I athlete's perspective. I'm mainly focused on LA-based teams, so hey, go Rams and bolt up Chargers. So today we're going to talk about the Chargers draft, and obviously you see I got the jersey on right now. I am a huge Chargers fan since San Diego. Spoiler alert, this draft was an A+. With each of these draft picks, I'm going to give a little bit of background. I'll also have some of their film on the screen. There's a few guys that I'll make additional videos on and kind of go into a little more in depth on them because I'm kind of intrigued by these players. But Cam Hart, corner out of Notre Dame. This dude is 6'3", 202 pounds. He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash. As a captain for Notre Dame as well last season. The one thing I'll say about him is he'll come up and make a tackle. He will make tackles. In 5 seasons at Notre Dame, he had 91 tackles, 10 TFLs, 3 forced fumbles, 19 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions. The 3 forced fumbles were all in 2023. So that kind of just shows you that this guy, if he's not making a pick, he's going to get the ball. So you want a lot of guys that are going to go and get that ball. And with him being 6'3", running that 4.5, I trust him to just straight up plug and play on the outside. I really like Cam Hart because I feel like that's a guy that we can literally just coach up real quick, get him comfortable, and then get him in there. And I feel like Jesse Minter as a defensive coordinator is just so good at getting his guys to understand the scheme, because he had a lot of guys coming in and out of Michigan, especially with the transfer portal and things like that. So we will see how that goes. And one of our coaches is Chris O'Leary, who was a coach for Notre Dame as well. I believe it's Chris O'Leary. Don't quote me on that if I got it wrong. But he used to coach for Notre Dame, and yeah, we got a Notre Dame guy with Cam Hart, so that'll help him get accustomed, I feel like. We got his PFF scores here, and he graded as an 83 overall. He gave up 5 touchdowns in his Notre Dame career. He gave up 137 yards last season on 15 receptions and 28 targets. People weren't catching the ball very much on him, and he had his 2 picks in 2021. Now showing you guys some of his film. This is against Ohio State. He's going against Marvin Harrison Jr., the 4th overall draft pick this year, and he gets this incompletion right here. So what I would like to see from him off the line is maybe like a jab or something. I need to see a little more physicality off the line, especially when you have guys that are faster than you know what I mean? And he's long enough. See, as you see, he doesn't have any step, and it just forces him to open the gate and pretty much just gave Marvin Harrison Jr. a free release. Like, I feel like the saving grace was him grabbing, and ideally you don't even want to get in the position to where you have to grab. On this play here, you see him laying the boom on this USC receiver. His instincts are just amazing. Like, he just loves to tackle, as you can see. Like, the thing about tackling is you just have to want to do it, and he loves to. Here is the forced fumble. It's beautiful, textbook. Gets that punch. His guy scoops it for a touchdown, and that's how you freaking score off takeaways. Look at that punch. Like, that is a perfect punch out. And the fact that his guy is right there for the scoop. Showing you guys again. See, he reacts. He's there, ready for that tackle. The guy didn't even know what to do. The ball carrier didn't know what to do because he was in such good position. Here we have him at the Senior Bowl practices going up against Brendan Rice, our 7th round draft pick. Here, I really do just want to see him give something more off the line, like a jab. Here, he kind of loses his balance, but it's because he's grabbing and trying to lean into the receivers, almost like trying to pull them like down. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I feel like if he just ran and trusted his speed a little more, he'd be good. Here he's going against Tez Walker from UNC. Then we got him against Javon Baker. He's kind of stumbling a little bit too. So I've seen on these inside releases, he kind of just lets them in and then tries to lean into them. And then that's when he gets himself caught against crafty receivers like these guys. Going up against Tez again. Anytime Tez does a stop, he is on that. I love how he can just stop and decelerate like that, though. So, and he's 6'3", so he's getting his hands in there. Here's him in catch technique, and this is where I love him at. So he's very patient. He trusts it way more. So I feel like if they let him do catch technique here, he'll be perfect. And then even right here, he lets the guy catch it, but it could have been a touchdown because they're in the red zone. He gets his eyes where they need to be. He doesn't look in the quarterback too soon. And that's a touchdown saving tackle. Here he's against Tez again. And he gets the pass breakup. As you see, he just seems more like relaxed when he's a little further back. So I want to see him experiment with his depth as he's playing for the Chargers this year. And I hope that they work with him as well. Got a few clips from the Purdue game from 2021. Here he is against David Bell. And David Bell's an NFL receiver right now, so I don't want to knock this too much as well. But I just wanted to show you how his press man sometimes can get him in trouble. So he gets really grabby here. He even puts his hands up as a DB, you know, that admits guilt. But if you're going to pull and grab, just make sure the guy doesn't catch the ball. Him putting his hands up like that kind of made him give up on the play too. So like I said, I won't knock it too much because David Bell is an NFL receiver too. Like, that's a crazy catch. So next play right after, they go at him again at the goal line. And the main thing here I want to talk about is his press man coverage. So this receiver gives him a release, but he didn't even try to give him a strike to try to impede the release. And that's the main point of press man coverage. Now, like I said, this is from 2021, so I won't knock this. In 2023, his body of work was much better and he didn't give up a touchdown. So I do think that Cam Hart has the potential to be the next great Charger DB. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.